Here's something you're going to run into every once in a while inspecting a property, and that of course would be a little staining, and you can see it right here from the metal up here. And again, this could actually be a photography mistake here where it's actually just a shadow, but it still made me think that this could stain in the future, and just wanted to point that out. So again, let's just pretend like this is a stain. However, like I said, it might not be. It could actually be some type of a illusion with the photography. What we're looking at here, what would cause the stain would be the metal, and we've got a metal hanger here, metal building hardware bracket that isn't painted, and of course this is, I'm sure it was left like this to match the texture. This is actually a patio, an outdoor patio, a large patio with 6 by and looks like even 8 by beams here. The whole point of the beams and the wood is to give it this rustic look. So I understand why they did this, why they haven't painted any of this area here. And again, here is the bottom of the metal bracket. Of course, we've got a gap here. Who knows why that gap's there? I'm sure it's some type of a different problem with the lumber sizes. Sometimes lumber like this, when it's resawn, can actually be 1/4 of an inch or larger in variations. And that shouldn't be a problem as long as they put something underneath here to support it, help support it. So again, back to the discoloration, you can see that this is a light color. Light colors are going to be affected more than darker colors. The color of the rust, of the staining, which would be rust, would be kind of a reddish brown color, which again, like I said, you could see something here. In the future, it could actually cover an area anywhere in this distance here down. So I'm not just talking about this area here right now. You could end up with something in the future where it covers most of the posts, and of course, like I said, the light color isn't going to help much either. So what should they have done here, or what could you do to prevent it? You want to keep the rusted look here. You could actually spray this area with a polyurethane, but make sure you don't spray the wood, and it'd be nice not to spray the areas. You just want to spray the metal. If you spray the wood and it needs to be restained in the future, which you can already see, this looks like it might need to be restained here, because you can see we've got a darker stain here and a lighter stain here. Again, a darker stain here, and then this is all lighter. So just want to spray the metal, and again, this is something you can try and do. I don't know if it's to me, and if you want the look, you're going to get the stains. Maybe the stains on the stucco will add to the rustic look. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. You could always repaint these areas also, but keep in mind while you're inspecting a property like this and you're thinking about purchasing it, to make sure that this metal isn't damaged beyond repair. Also, this is a newer home. If you run into a home that's 15, 20, or 30 years old with something like this, it could be the metal could be deteriorating and wouldn't be structurally sound anymore. So just to recap the video, if you do run into something like this, you see a stain on the wall somewhere, always look up and try and see if you can see where the stain is coming from. And if there's anything, of course, you would be able to do about it. And second, of course, would be to make sure that you understand that the metal brackets, the bolts, that these are not severely damaged or suffering from any type of excessive corrosion, which would lead to future home repairs where these brackets, of course, would need to be replaced.